Welcome to Transcend Money Community. My name is Tony, and today's video we are going to analyze Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and not just that, what happened, the celebration we have today is spectacular, making history again. We were talking about this in the Spanish channel, and now, wow, look what we have, the all-time high of Bitcoin. RSI super hot at 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, everything is super overbought. Even we have Nasdaq and Standard & Poor's also all-time high or almost all-time high. Let's see how evolve in the next minutes, because just we opened the Wall Street markets. So let's see what happened today, because in the Spanish channel Twitter I was mentioning just before the all-time high that the order book had a new orders with 71,850 with 500 bitcoins. That means that we're gonna break all-time highs imminent. And then we have this, like, the joke, right, that we're going to the Mars this time. We're going to Mars, not to the moon. What do you think about that? Can you hear well? We are alive. There is somebody in the chat. We have one person, I think. Okay, this is great. And so let's go for it, because we're gonna check what is coming next in the website from Transcend Money. That basically we analyze the order book. We're gonna talk about this, and also we are going to see how the altcoins are and which opportunities we can find. Fantastic. So let's start first where we have the orders, big orders in the order book, because right now we can see that there are not big orders higher than 74,000, and the big one right now is 65. So that means that we are a little bit lower than yesterday for the support, but so we're gonna go step by step. The first thing is like break up the all-time high. We have celebration. Congratulations to everyone that hold Bitcoins, because now we are all in profits. 100% of Bitcoin holders are in profit. How crazy is that? That means for me that this money at some point is going to the altcoins. And for that we have to be ready, because we have 13,000 altcoins waiting for the liquidity injection. And we don't have to forget that 13th of March we have the upgrade Dekun from Ethereum, that this can make explode the second layers of Ethereum ecosystem. Okay, so let's go first for the resistance, that is 74,000, but just 200 bitcoins, $80 million. That is quite a small amount, but we're gonna have for sure resistance there. And the next one that is preparing is 79. So wow, attention with that. So first of all, we're gonna put the first resistance, that is gonna be a 74, very clearly 74,000. We have the support here, and also we're gonna talk later. I'm gonna put like 2 pixels, not even 1, because it's very thin. And then we're gonna talk about my positions, that right now is 400% $10,000 Bitcoin, 270% Solana $3,500, and Ethereum, a small one, 257,000%, but just $200. And then I have a small short in Ethereum, and I will explain why. Okay, so we keep going. If there is someone in the chat that want to give me a message telling me if the audio and video is right, I think is it right. My name is Tony, and today's video we are okay. And let's see what we can expect, because this is spectacular, right? Historical, and this is just the beginning. Why I was saying to Mars? Because I think this is the last big bull run we're gonna have, and it's gonna be, for me, the biggest, maybe not for Bitcoin in percentage, but for the altcoins for sure, because they're gonna have so much capital. The injection of capital is going to be brutal from these 2.7 trillions that people is talking about, that BlackRock, Fidelity, etc. They are going to inject this without counting Hong Kong. China, that seems that today was China who pumped the price of Bitcoin because it was before the opening of Wall Street. So, you know, my strategy is basically keep buying when we have a drop. So where are the prices where we can buy? So the first one for me is going to be 65. That is going to be here, so we can have a correction. Obviously, 65. I mean, we can have a correction, obviously, but also, and this one is 555, I'm going to put 3 pixels. But also we have to consider that we are in the bull run. So be careful. For that reason, I'm not selling going up, just I'm buying going down because I'm bullish, of course. So the next one is going to be with 586 coins, Bitcoins, $32.9 million, $56,700 is going to be here about right now. Okay. So, I think the person that is in the chat or live right now is from the Spanish group, right? Can you write it there if you are from Spain or not? Or you are a new subscriber that give me a like. Thank you very much for that. I feel very rusty with the English, but what I need to practice if I want to improve, right? So here we're gonna give also 3 pixels. This will be like right now a correction from here to here 10% and here 22%. So I will distribute my capital between this 65 and 56. So next we have with 400 Bitcoin. So all these are opportunities to buy Bitcoin, right? And from the top, what is interesting is that there is not a big resistance. So that means that the price maybe it's going to stabilize around that price, 74, but also that the order book is thin, meaning if there is a big buyer coming, they're going to pump the price for cheap, right? Because there is not a lot of, there isn't resistance. So the next one is going to be the 53 with 535 Bitcoins, 553. So here is where we have the entry point, the next entry point, right? So I will divide my capital between these 3 entry points with around 500 Bitcoins. And because the correction, we're going to have a correction at some point, but we don't know when. Why? Because the bull market is super irrational. Look what we have already. But look, let's go to take a look the last one. Yeah, this is what we put in the Spanish channel, celebrating yesterday that this bull run is gonna go to Mars, not to the moon. Okay, and look this. The volume of Bitcoin is still small compared with this area. So let's see how crazy is gonna be the next one, right? Okay, so look what we had. This was the last bull run, and after we broke the all-time high, what do we had? We had this craziness of non-stop going up from the 20,000 that was here. Boom! We had like 100%. So 100% will be like $120,000 or $140,000, something like that. Quite spectacular, right? So let's see what is coming, but for sure I'm more bullish than bearish, even if I'm waiting to buy Bitcoin in the correction. I will show you my levels now in just a second in MEXC. That is my favorite exchange, MEXC, because they don't have fees in the spot, and also in futures, in Maker you don't have fees, and you have just in Taker 0.01 that is 3, 4, 5, 6 times cheaper than Bybit, Binx, BitGet, OKX, etc. right, etc. And if you want to open an account, you know that you can go down below in the description and you have the link up to $10,000 and without KYC. That's another point that we have to discuss, but because I think in the future it's going to be super important. Okay, next. We can see Solana is not pushing so hard like Ethereum in Bitcoin, but I hope it's going to be after Ethereum is pumping in 2 days, in just few hours. 53. Okay, the next one is 61, and we have a big drop between the 61 and 60. 61 and 60 are the ones that we had yesterday. Here we have an important cluster. Today is a smaller one because I guess it's far in the price, so we want to put these two. And 60,000, I'm gonna go for the 2 pixels, and this is the other area. Okay, fantastic. So we have these supports. So basically I would say correction, we can expect here a big opportunities to buy. So for me, it's like deeper, better opportunity. Of course, this money is gonna rotate slower than this money because this is higher probabilities, right? Because we have from the current price drop of 10%, 15%, and around 22%, right? So this is less probabilities, but if we can catch their cheap Bitcoins, much better, right? Still, my main entry is 51, 52, 50,000. But here right now, the order book is expecting this correction, okay? So, and the last one I would like to add is 65,555 with 200 Bitcoins, a smaller one, but basically is making a little bit stronger this support, but very thin. We want to leave it like this, and this one is going to be 1 pixel. Okay, so this is the situation. Fantastic. 10%, 50%, around 22%. And this is what we can see in the order book. But look what is coiling up. The 79,000, still not 200 Bitcoins, but going very close to 200 Bitcoins. And we have already, pay attention because this is huge, the top 10 most intense limit orders in the order book of Binance BTC USDT. We have in the 10th position with $3.83 million, the 100K. How insane is that after the hitting we have in Bitcoin? That is brutal. Look the line. Even it's so crazy the line that we have the smiley face. So from here to here we have like 159%. Unbelievable. 159% in 21 days. Unbelievable. And still 3.84 millions still bullish for the 100K, that they believe the probabilities of 100K are good enough to put 3.84 millions in the 100K. Wow. Wow, unbelievable. This bull run is gonna be to Mars and the altcoins to other galaxies outside of the Milky Way. Okay, and be careful because maybe we have some movement in, now it's in a support, the Nasdaq and the Standard & Poor's also. Let's see which price action we can see in Wall Street, because this can be crucial for the next pump or consolidation. Yeah, unbelievable. We're making history. All-time high Bitcoin, all-time high Nasdaq, all-time high Standard & Poor's. Unbelievable. Okay, so then with this information, what I'm gonna do? With this information, so we have this new 53, 55. The thing is, like right now my position, I'm gonna filter by coin. So I'm gonna go to Bitcoin, and in Bitcoin I'm gonna go for which is my average entry price, and my average entry price, sorry, I put inverse perpetuals and I have to put the regular ones, is $49,000 about, with $2,000, $10,000 profit, almost 500% in profits. So I'm 49,000. So it's quite painful to go much higher. I could try maybe the 53 with a small amount. I can go for 53 and 56 also a small amount. So I'm gonna go for that too with a small amounts. I'm gonna go the 53,001 with this $1,000 that is 10,000 long, and then I'm going for the 56,000 with 500. 10x is 5,000 to the market, no stop loss. Okay, so are gonna be my positions in case we have a big drop of 20%. Okay, fantastic. I'm saying that is gonna happen? No, but in case it happens, I have ready money there to take cheap Bitcoins. Because especially if we have a drop of 20%, that means that the bounce is imminent, right? Or very close. So I think it's a good area to buy. 5% Bitcoin. How crazy is that? Over all the days that we are having insane gains in Bitcoin, still pumping 5%, when the market cap is $1.4 trillion and is pumping like an altcoin. Bitcoin is pumping like an altcoin. If we go into the Transcend Money Tony or Transcend.money website, so we can go here where we have all the altcoins. We can sort by volume, and we have today $30 billion for Bitcoin, 5.89 million trades in the last 24 hours in Binance futures. And how spectacular is that? 5% up for Bitcoin, 3.8% up in Ethereum with half of the volume and the same trades. Incredible how powerful is Bitcoin. 1.4 trillion and pumping 5%. Unbelievable. Because yes, Ethereum is 4%, but Ethereum is like $0.4 trillion, more than three times smaller than Bitcoin. How spectacular is Bitcoin? Unbelievable. And let's see if the 74,000 can stop the price. Because if the 74,000 cannot stop the price because it's 243, wow. The next is gonna be insane, because right now we don't have resistance. We lost the 100K order now. So the market is expecting slowdown of the price. Unbelievable. What a times to live, right? Okay, so let's go for Ethereum. Let's see how many people is there. Nobody is writing. Probably most of you, they are from the Spanish channel, right? But thank you very much to participate, and please leave me a comment here. Welcome everyone. Okay, let's go for the next. The next one is, or you can write just which are your favorite altcoins in the chat. Okay, so fantastic. Next one is gonna be Ethereum, and let's see what we have in Ethereum, because Ethereum is preparing for the Deacon upgrade in like 48 hours, and that can be an historical moment, and in my opinion have the potential to fire up the bull run, this next upgrade of Ethereum. And when I say the bull run, I mean for the altcoins, because I already saw, I think Avalanche was in a good position, because I think we have to take care of the near maybe 17%, the second layers of Ethereum. Litecoin also unbelievable, 16%. Well, we'll check later. So let's go for Ethereum first, and we sort by volume. and I'm gonna do also another one. Fantastic. Great. So let's wait just a second to we are working now on the charts to analyze the speed of the 280 coins on Binance futures. Okay, let's go for it. This is gonna be unbelievable, and we have Ethereum higher than $4,000. Unbelievable, making history very soon to the all-time high, right? I think we are like, maybe today we are 18% to the all-time high of Ethereum. So this Ethereum is the next to make history and go all-time high. We are about 20%. Unbelievable. How do you feel with all this? How do you feel with this bull run? Because for me, I have so much FOMO, especially for the altcoins. I'm gonna start to move some of my capital to altcoins because I think it's gonna be just brutal the next altcoin season. And when I'm gonna buy with big corrections, I'm gonna buy, and I will show you. By the way, I would like to mention that Bitcoin and Ethereum. So we had these corrections, and these corrections is what where they found the liquidity to push higher, right? So also I would like to mention that when we have these retracements, we have to watch the order book, because this is like the market taking liquidity, and the order book is gonna change, of course. Why? Because the market changed. So for that reason, when I saw this, I watched the order book and I saw the crazy limit orders so high and so big that for that reason I make the tweet in the x.com about the all-time high imminent. So yeah, it's like not one time take a look in the order book. We have to pay attention, especially when there are big movements or when we are trading altcoins, right? Or small caps. So Ethereum, let's go for it. Ethereum, here we are, and here. Okay, so let's see. Today the biggest one since we opened this website is 4,300k. So it's not so much volume now in Ethereum. And in Ethereum, I like to see, to give some relevance, 2,000 Ethereums. So we have support, we don't have resistance. Again, today we don't have resistance. Right now, after 100,000 updates in the order book. So let's see if we have something. Oh, here we have a big one. Here we have a big one. 6,000. 6,000 Ethereums, $18 million. So, wow. Yeah, makes sense, right? That we have a correction. So let's see how, which discount we can get in this correction. So 13. So it's something like this, a little bit higher than yesterday, but not so high. This more or less. And it's gonna be the biggest 4. So this could be a first entry point, but we have to be very careful after this amazing run. But you see, we can start to see that it's running about, so the correction I think is coming soon. And then we have the, so yeah, this region seems interesting. The 3032, so practically they are making here a big support. And the next one is 4020, super close to the price, 2000. So this one we wanna put smaller. So basically, I think it's where it was yesterday. Let me check. A little bit higher, 4020, 4040. So they are trying to keep the price here. There are a lot of sales right now. No, sorry, buys at 4020 and 4040. And this small difference, this is spot and this is futures, okay? You know that the mark price is different, right? So we have the average price and the mark price, right? So Next another 2000. So that region, trying to keep the price, try to keep the price, because it's 40 20 40 40 40 26, and these all are 2000. But then we have 38 32 that also they are significant for me, because they are 2000 Ethereums, so $8 million supports. So let's go for it. It's like 38. Wow, pretty close to the price, right? Wow, this is... Wait a second, what I'm doing wrong? How can be so close? What's going on here? Okay. 30, 13, 30, 32, and sorry, because just the price change, and then the 38 also. So all this region is like trying, I think yeah, sorry, I make a mistake. I don't know why I put the 30,000, or it's like just change it. I don't know, probably change, because we had 30,000, not 38,000, sorry. 38,000 is around here. Sorry, 30,000 is around here. I don't know why I want to protect the price so much. 30,000, now we are good. 30,000 is where we had yesterday. Yes, 30,013, 3150 now is the top one with 4,000, and then yeah, it's changing very fast, right? So we have the 13, 30, 32, and then 3150. So these two I put together, and then the 40s is the ones we place up, and then we have the 34. 34 is also interesting. So now the market is like very hot, and they're moving a lot the orders. Normally when the market is stressed or unsure, we have a big movement in the top orders. But if the market is more or less clear where is going the price, then they're going to be more stable. And then after the 34, I think we are okay, because it's 40.26, that more or less is the same. So we have 30.13. This is the biggest one, and it's a drop of how much? It's a drop of 25%, more or less like Bitcoin. Then we have the 3150, this 4,600 Ethereum, 14 million, and then at 50%, 15%, 34,000. 34,000 is still there. Okay. And then right now, basically on top of the price, 40.20 now, we have 2,000 Ethereums. So this is going to be like trying to protect the price, but if drops, it's going to drop hard, 15%. Something like Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin, the drop, expected drop now is like 10%, a little bit less. Okay, so this will be for Ethereum, and then let's see for Ethereum what I have. These are right now I'm in short and one long with 255% profits, but just $255 because it's $100. The take profit I have in the 3610, that I think was like 30% profits. My entry point was 32,000. Let's see. We have the take profit here. That is a stop loss with warranty gains, and is 12% gains. So 120% gains because I'm 10x. And for the entries, I have 32 and 3,000 basically. So this one probably I'm gonna modify, because the 32,000. So basically my strategy now is like wait for corrections and buy. And if it's dropping a lot, then I buy more. 34 will be one entry. Yes, we can see here there's a support. And then 31.50, another one that is not so clear to me in near past. And then the other one is 30,000. So I have 32 that I could go 34 if it's still here. 34, yes. And but I can keep the 32 or change it for 31.50. So I'm gonna make these modifications. So for 32,000, I'm gonna change it, and I'm gonna go for 31.50. 31.51. Okay, and then I'm gonna go for the 2000. It's like, yeah, it's okay. This one is okay. And I'm gonna put a small one for the 34,000. Even I don't like so much, but there is here $8 million that made me suspect that there is some kind of interest price for the market. So right now I will do that. I'm gonna, but very small one in the 3401. I'm gonna go with $1,000. That is $100. This is gonna be small. Okay, so that are my positions in Ethereum. Do we have some comment here? No. People in the English channel is shy compared with the Spanish one. And I have one like. Thank you very much for all the likes and the new subscribers. Let me know in the chat if you are from the Spanish channel or you are just discovering this channel. Okay, next one is gonna be, let's see. We are in the Transcend Money website. I think in the English channel also we have the, I will check, but it's transcend.money, the website. Okay, so let's go for Solana, because Solana should pump if Ethereum and Bitcoin can keep it, right? Yesterday we drew this resistance and look how brutal was. Couldn't, yesterday in the last video we were here, right? And we drew this resistance and Solana keep it very clearly, this support, resistance, sorry. So now, today, I'm gonna adjust the lines because yesterday I pushed too much these lines, the supports and resistance. So I'm gonna go for Solana. Let's see, I'm going back. And let's go for Solana. But first, let me take a look. So we had $3.6 billion trading in Binance Futures and 2.7 million trades in the last 24 hours. So it's nothing spectacular for the price of Bitcoin. As I told you, we are working on the charts right now in the web of Transcend Money, and I hope if everything goes well, next week we'll have the multi-chart for all the 280 coins in the Binance market, updated every second, just to try to catch when the profits start to accelerate, because maybe it's a good strategy. We're gonna test it to catch up with pumps in altcoins, right? Okay, so next one is Solana, and we're waiting a significant number for us in Solana is 20,000 coins, so around close to $3 million to give us like a significant resistance or support. So we're waiting for the 22,000, just 16,000, 17,000 updates in the order book of Binance Futures for Solana. So we need to wait a little bit to catch up with the new hot orders, right? So apart of that, if you want to participate in the pro group, you know that you can go, when you log in the website, you can go to profile, and here you will have the instructions to what you need to get to the pro group, okay? VIP group of Transcend Money. Okay, so let's see, we have something new. Which are your favorite coins? I don't see anything in the chat yet. 3 people. Well, we keep some people engaged. I mean, it's not the same like the Spanish channel that we have much more views, but I would like to also connect with people that speak English, right? So keep going. We have not so much volume on Solana. What's going on? I hope in 50 or 100K we should have more bigger orders, but right now there are not hot big orders in the order book. Let's see what happened. What a spectacular day. 72,000 Bitcoin. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So great. Most people is in profits now in Bitcoin. And very soon in Ethereum too. 50,000. So did you enjoy some pump today? Some altcoin? I don't know. But seems now Solana is trying to catch up. But I think, yeah, this $150 is going to be hard. In fact, the biggest order right now is 153, but it's very small, so we cannot count on that. Now we have a hot order, $110. $110 with 29,000 Solanas, $3.2 million, 150 and 105. I would consider these ones. So more or less like yesterday, but we have this one, 115, that is a little bit higher. So the support seems that is expected here for all these millions. Let's draw it here. And then the 110 and then the 105, right? This one. No, this is, yes, 105. So here is the grid to enter in Solana, right? Where is this support? Okay, so fantastic. Let's go for it. So I'm gonna check my trades and we're going to Solana, and then which is my average price, entry average price is 116. I'm $3,500 on profits, 275%, and my higher entry point right now is 110, 105. So 115, I could do something, but very small. 115, and where I have the stop loss with warranty gains, because I want to have a warranty of gains. I like to raise the stop loss over the entry point, the average entry point. So right now the minimum will be 10x, or say 10x, no, 10% on the market, or 100x in with 10x in the futures, right? So I'm okay with this, and maybe I could re-enter in the 115 because it's quite nice, the support. So probably because I'm gonna exit this stop loss, so I'm gonna take out all my gains here. If going down, I'm gonna rebuy at 115. So I'm gonna go do that. And you know, if you don't have yet Mexi, exchange is the one I recommend, because you don't have fees in a spot. That's fantastic for trading with bots. And in futures, in Maker 0% and Taker just 0.01, that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times cheaper than Binance, Binx, OKX, BitGet, etc. Right? And you have in the link down below in the comments, you have the link up to $10,000 in rewards and non-KYC. So in 30 seconds, you can start trading in Mixi with crypto. So we're gonna do the 115. Okay, 115. In this case, I'm gonna put 0.1 just to catch up a little bit higher. And I'm gonna go with, in this case, I'm gonna go with $10,000, $1,000. $10,000 to the market because it's 10x, but my margin is $1,000. So I have 115, 110, and 105 and 100. So I have 1,000 here. Here I could go with another 1,000. So I'm gonna change this and I'm gonna go 10,000 and I put 10,000 to the market, 10x. Okay. So 1,000, and then if it's going to 101, I'm going with $3,000, 30,000 to the market. This is my view. Thank you very much for everyone watching. And I think you are very shy because you don't write anything in the chat. I don't know why. Maybe because you are from the Spanish group. I suspect that. But anyway, good to see you here. And so more or less, this is what I expect for Solana and what I think will be good here. Obviously, the 100 will be the best, but that will be, it's not so far from the current price of Ethereum, Solana. 25%, 30%, not so far. I mean, Solana can move dramatically, right? We saw it here. Here we had the peak to peak of 25%. And that was in not even a day, right? It was in 8 hours. So Solana can move with a lot of violence, 25% in 8 hours. And yeah, that can happen again. That can happen again. And even higher, bigger movement. So that's cheap Solanas, right? So later I will do also, and in a spot, I will do a trade. So I think it's going to be here. If you don't want to ask for any altcoin, I think we're going to finish the video. A spectacular day. Let's see how is the Nasdaq and the Standard & Poor's. They are keeping up. Wow, unbelievable, unbelievable, unbelievable. They are trying to bounce from the support. Unbelievable. The Nasdaq, no, the Standard & Poor's. Unbelievable. Oh, we have Monero going down a little bit. So maybe we have to check this one also. And 125, I think, will be an amazing entry point, but maybe it's too optimistic. Maybe 133. Let's see. Let's go. Let's see if still we have Monero in Binance. Yes, we still have. They say that they're gonna don't use any more Monero, but it's just in a spot. In futures, they're using. Well, yeah, because you don't keep it, right? So just you trade against it. So still there are some Monero. Probably you cannot go in inverse perpetual futures, but let me check that. Maybe even you can that. That will be interesting because that means they don't delist Monero. Just spot, right? So let's try in perpetuals. Monero. I want to see, yeah, just this, you cannot do it in inverse, right? Okay, so let's see, this is also nice how to see the order book, but here just we see the very near price. Well, no, it's not so bad, 28 to 58. Because maybe it's for amount of trades, and then in Monero is very low. Because if we check about Monero, what we can see is that in Monero the volume and trading is very low. So for Monero is wow, what happened? What happened? I don't know. It was loading maybe. The volume is extremely low now. We used to see 25 million, 30 million dollars every 24 hours, and now it's 80 million. So in Binance they are doing probably the close in the futures, right? And just 186,000 trades. So we need to add another exchange soon. That let's see which is the biggest exchange for Monero. What is this? XML. Okay. Which is the biggest exchange? I don't know. Let's see by volume. Get.io. Get.io is the biggest by volume. Then KuCoin, Kraken, Trade.org. This exchange is unbelievable. Okay. Nice. So Get.io is the biggest. Interesting. But also you can do it in MEXC if you want. Is not the biggest, is the 12th with $4 million, 7%. So why is not this is half million and this is 7 million? Why is not organized by volume? Now it's organized by volume. Okay, is MEXC is 7%, 4 million, so similar to KuCoin. So MEXC is similar to KuCoin volume right now. Polynex and Get.io is the biggest one. Okay, interesting, Get.io. So let's see. And where is the trade org? $1 million. Not bad. Okay, so let's go for it. And here we go. And the biggest order right now is super small, 34 million, 144. I know this is resistance and supports 141, 140 basically. Seems 140 or yeah. Well, 141 is not bad, eh? 31,000. Yeah, here is a little bit more risky because the volume is very low, but 140, yeah, is this support, right? Will be a correction of 1% or something like this. Well, yeah, I think right now I'm more bullish on Solana, and I will enter in Solana better. Okay, so let me see the chat. We are okay with 4 people. Unbelievable. Thank you very much. And if you don't want to ask about any altcoin, we're gonna finish the stream. But if you want to ask for any altcoin in the chat, we can analyze it. It depends on you. And such a spectacular day. Let's go for the altcoins and see how the market is it, because it's super hot. But the biggest one right now was 170% gains, so it's not so much. So now the market is cooling down. So the point is gonna be if we want to have a correction or just consolidation, because that could be unbelievable if we make a consolidation. Let's see if we have some changes in Bitcoin. After 3.7 million updates in the order book. Woo! Wow. This is so insane. We have to, it's unbelievable. So our target was here, right? Because look, why I draw this face? Because we had just before yesterday, we had this one, $94,000. Wow. $94,000, 61 millions. I cannot believe it. There are some people that put $61 million that bet that Bitcoin can go to 94,000. So basically these are like short people, right? It's like bearish people means that they're gonna sell at 94,000. But that means they take the effort to put their Bitcoins in risk or entry in short positions by $61 million. So that means that they believe that the price of Bitcoin, there is a chance that can go to 30% up. How crazy is that? Because we are talking that they have to come here, they have to put the order, they have to put the money, and they put 61 million in total. How insane is that? So probably this is people with a lot of Bitcoins, and they are like, well, if the market is gonna go insane, because now Bitcoin is in all the televisions, in all social media, everyone is crazy about Bitcoin, so maybe so much retail enter that this is gonna be parabolic next level. I don't know, but there are like more than 1,000 Bitcoins between no, look at this, it's 93, 94. So I'm gonna draw it again because this is unbelievable. Is more than $100 million in $94,000 or nearby. Unbelievable. Wow. I'm gonna draw a small one, but this is gonna go insane. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Here I had, we write it that the first time 94,000. Wow, 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 wow. We're gonna keep watching this, because this is another thing I want to do in the website, that we had alerts when something crazy like this happened, right? So thank you very much for everyone is watching. Thank you very much for the likes. Thank you very much for subscribing and supporting the channel. And if you want to give some comments, fantastic. Let me know from where are you from. Whew. What unbelievable days we have, and especially if you are in crypto for more than one bull run. I would like to know, how do you feel and how do you plan to manage your emotions, because this can go wild. This can go wild. So take your time, enjoy the ride, and here we go. Here we go. How unbelievable. I cannot imagine that tomorrow morning I wake up and we are breaking the 75,000. That's unbelievable. I mean, if in 24 hours Bitcoin is pumping like 10%, is like so crazy. A $1.4 trillion asset pumping 10% in 24 hours. This is crazy. 10%, we are not so far. It's like 74,000. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This bull run is going to be insane. For that reason, we are not going to the moon that we did in previous bull runs. Now we are going to Mars. Bitcoin is going to Mars, and the altcoins to the next galaxy. The thing is Andromeda. After the Milky Way, I think it's Andromeda or something like this galaxy, right? Wow. Wow. What a time to live. What a time to live. SpaceX sending people to the space, preparing for the launch of the Starship that is going to Mars. The tallest rocket in human history. We have also another crazy thing that is... which is the other crazy thing? This one, Optimus. Optimus. Do you know about Optimus from Tesla? We have the AI blockchain. This is so insane. So I don't know how it's gonna be, but this is gonna be unbelievable times to live. I don't think we can imagine all the things that are gonna happen. Can you imagine one of these in your house in 1-2 years? Because Elon Musk, of course, is saying that it's coming in 2025 with his crazy deadlines. So when you have the first humanoid robot in your home, how many millions do you think is gonna be valued Bitcoin? Unbelievable. This is gonna be so insane. Jose MX. Jose MX. Thank you very much. I think you are from Spain, right? Or where are you from, Jose? Jose is from Spain or Spanish. Anyway, thank you very much to everyone. So tomorrow we'll have the video in Spanish in the regular channel, Transcend Money. Thank you very much, everyone, for the likes, for subscribing, and all the people that is joining the Mexi exchange. No fees, no KYC, unbelievable. You can go here and just ask to go to the pro group for the VIP group of Transcend Money community. Just you have to have a, you will see the conditions if you're going to profile, okay? So thank you very much to everyone. Enjoy the party. Have a very good luck. I wish you health. I have to think how to say this. Health, wealth, and love. And see you soon. See you the next week, in fact, next Monday. Bye-bye.